different ways. Missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep following this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me it's the front lines. You never mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me, mine. Keep with a rip. Don't want to talk if it ain't about a dip.
You searching mine? What you doing?
Ain't gon' stop till my net worth millions. Going to school, I drop down. They try to read when I drive with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, go timeouts. Change up quick, they sign up. Tryna hear my line now. Thinking I'm come find out 1v1, you dust like a wideout. Studio been my hideout. Can't shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. On me, gonna blind out. Get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts. Booming this like Metro, groupies on me, that's fine, don't sweat those. Been on, keeping my head strong. My dog ain't talking about Petco. Brand new ones, they retros. Live fast, die on set, my headstone. Stop been grown. You ain't getting money, been frank in the friend zone. I ain't never switched up with a family. Be talking to that at me. Gotta watch my wrist, that's classy. I'm a dog to a she nasty. Then about me. My mama proud she had me. Can't let nobody surpass me. I move to the back like an athlete. Got a little buzz, but these zippers don't chance me. Just take a look at my rap sheet. Independent, man, these can't stand me. Won't stop till I got me a Grammy, a crib with a leg and a whip for my granny. I ain't never had me, no plan B. Look at me now, got a problem, get at me.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Atlanta Falcons. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They run over center with Charles. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Henry up the middle. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's Jackson to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson going underneath for Charles. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll make it 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They go back to the ground now with Charles. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now Jackson. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here we go with Charles. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
I gotta put. Let me change this shit. I keep forgetting to do this shit. I should go in and switch their position and shit, but. Any questions? All right, let's go.
And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It can change momentum in a big way.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Right back to him on first down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now a first carry for their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Check that. Street.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Down to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, after that pickup of a 1st down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch him by surprise.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7. Vick, option right. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have struck first in this NFC title game. Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
Go ahead and call your mommy back and say it's me real quick.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
But let's go, motherfucker. You turn the ball over, bitch.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Like, Jakar, what he not telling you is I only ran 3 plays in the first quarter before the quarter ended. That's what he not telling you. So that's how long he had him.
Around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good.
That was actually my first drive.
Stop on 4th down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making a punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Owens. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 43. Play action. It's Jackson. On the move to his left. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. A dump off for Charles. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit.
Look at the ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
On that shit.
A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he'll get in. They take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Vick operating on first down. And going deep for Hill. Now,
man, what the fuck? This man was on his car. Look at this shit. This man was fucking
so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coach is at halftime.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Hey, get all this shit. Look at this shit, man.
That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
I know flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention.
But still, I should be running right now.
When you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll try and pick it up with Allstott, the fullback. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chain.
Sensation.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
The give to the fullback on the dive. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hopefully 3 more to go.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Yeah, I can't run that. Craig, we all know that shit.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try and run this one right up.
Man, come on, what you doing? I hit the button too long.
At the line of scrimmage.
I hit it too. That's my fault. I know why he did it. I know that's my fault.
Looks like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran it down.
Damn, man, you can't juke this slow fat motherfucker.
For a 3rd straight play, he's going nowhere.
Damn, Jakari. He can't juke this man.
McPherson. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt.
I think I might miss that motherfucker.
McPherson's kick is good. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they
Hey, Jakari, me and Joe Green, he number 90, ain't
Keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Okay, that's right.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Again, it's Charles. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the 3rd and then carry that over to the 4th.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Henry running right. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On 3rd down, Jackson. And a big one pass here as he's taken
Keep it
down.
a punt, motherfucker.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the
And he going for it. Come on.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
I'm not playing. I ain't got to play for it. I know how to work my line.
To the Super Bowl.
You better,
We'll return with more
better,
after
motherfucker.
this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And on 4th down, it's the punt team sending this one away.
Going in zone, man. What you doing? Oh,
and a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability
I almost
to
didn't throw
manage
that
the clock and manage that small lead. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, he sheds himself free. He may go, and he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 61 yards. A conference championship on the line and a championship-type run right there.
That guy's running as if he can smell it, feel it, and obviously wants it.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to pound it in with Allstate.
I don't know why the hell he's
this
spinning
one
and I'm
back to the
not spinning.
5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You can do one of two things after a penalty. You can hang your head, or you can get mad and redouble your efforts. I think we just saw the latter there as they stopped him for no gain.
A line of scrimmage once again. The 5
Pat, who the
as
fuck
they
is
get
that?
ready
He's
for
not a running back,
2nd and goal.
motherfucker.
Hands it off out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Vic. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. From 8 yards out. And the Falcons get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Tell Mamita you should be on his phone in a few minutes.
Good. And the lead is now 17-8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Hey, Jakar.
Waddle will return this from the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return.
I tried hit sticking. That's the only reason he got this shit.
Jalen Waddle.
I tried hit sticking his ass. That's the only reason he got that shit.
Back all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that big 4th quarter.
I tried hit sticking his ass. That's the
Charles,
only reason
makes
he
this
got
a
that shit.
One-score game. And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had a big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
That's the only reason he got that Jakar, because I was trying to knock his fucking head
Let's
off.
try this again after the kick return, TD.
Shut the
Here's
fuck
yet
up.
another
Gallete?
kickoff.
Oh, but really?
Now a crease here as he's passed.
Shut
the
up,
30.
bitch. Jakar, to the house. Crib.
He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. A big Big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really
how to say it,
in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time. That extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't
That's your car. He better tell him he on the way.
I'll claim him.
Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he returns this to the 22.
He better tell him he on the way. He better tell him he on the way.
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Now Jackson. Right side. That's complete to Gronkowski.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They go play action now. Jackson pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So
hey, Jakar, as you say, you need some unity.
Throwing is Jackson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Jackson will throw again. Got his man complete over the middle.
I'll take them on that because you can be easy.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Jackson. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
He hit him at the same time.
He hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old
Wait, hold on. That's a loss of down.
Right? Get outside of
Yeah.
And then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And I think the ball's out. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
But you can't watch this shit.
Not declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It's a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously
tell mommy I'm putting
those points that they so desperately needed.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Vic to throw. That's caught by Johnson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Well, I need to pass the ball from one ball like I'm supposed to. Stanky. You stink. Wash your ass.
Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Vic with the incompletion on first down. That leads to 2nd and 10.
All right.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll run again. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout.
You see how you pump phone out the mouth and shit?
To go now in the football game.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Michael Vick. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyreek Hill, 31 yards. And the Falcons are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Going to fake it, and it's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment.
He dropped that?
And certainly just not looking good here.
Watch this shit.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
He's going to let it fly.
Don't try Champ Bailey. Don't try Champ Bailey.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, CJ, I got that shit. Okay. Got
into this one. That hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone's seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Now they're going to throw it here with Vick. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tyreek Hill with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Yeah, you're right. You don't touch your guard, nothing. I mean, you can you just get off.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. The Falcons are Super Bowl bound. Time for us to sign off. Thanks for watching, and good night.
Jakar, to be fair, what did he say before the game even started? I'm going to give Uncle what?
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.